Wonderful. All right. How is your how is your weekend with the matches and everything? How was it? Did you manage to play? Did you play in real life? I don't know if I can hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I put on push to talk.
No, it's good. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I've been practicing at the club playing. Had those tournaments the weeks before, so just been kind of practicing playing. Not super hard because I've been playing almost each day, and just trying to build up the tolerance to playing frequently. So yeah, doing well. A little worn out in general, but feeling good.
Okay. Is your arm good? Shoulder?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, great, 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 great. All right, let me bring the ball machine. Let's do some warm up with the ball machine as usual. All right, let me just turn this off. Where is it? Okay, here. Okay. Let's go. Some forehand warm up. That's good. All right, let's go for backhand. Just let me adjust the rate. That's good. Go. This kind of a backhand you're doing just now is the one we're gonna use a lot after attacking a backspin ball, for example. And then instead of playing flat, just using the wrist on top. That's good. Great. All right. That's much better. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Okay, let's warm up the backspin shots. So let's start with the forehand. Let me just check the spin. Spin is good. Maybe this one. Okay. Okay. Some backspin shots there. Good. Let the arm go a little bit long, a little bit more. The ball has to land deeper. Yes, that's better. Yes, that's good. Yeah. Every time you see your ball landing in the middle of the table there, it's because you can let the arm go a little bit more, or maybe use more body leverage to help, like rotating a little bit more, using your legs maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong when the ball lands in the middle, but it's better if it lands deeper, because then it's harder for counterattack. Right? So let's just try to land deeper with the same. You can keep the same angle. Just let the arm go a little bit more. Yeah. Let the elbow go like bigger elbow at the end. Yeah, that's better. Good. Ah, yeah, that's much better. Good. You see the difference now?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, yeah. That puts way more pressure on the opponent. So your opponent has to step back to block, has less time to prepare a counterattack. Two more. That's good. Let's go backhand. Adjust the spin first, just a second. And the rate is good. Okay, let's go. I like the wrist now. Really good. Beautiful. Use your legs to help lifting. That's it. Yeah. Good. Let's keep with this backhand, but then I'm gonna add a couple more backhands with topspin. Just find it here. 17 probably. Yeah, those two. Let me just check the pace. One. Oh, too slow. Maybe this one. And then this one. Okay, so one backhand close to the table, the backspin shot. So you lift, step back a little bit, 1 and 2 with the wrist. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
Don't play flat the last two backhands. Just try to roll with the wrist on top of the ball. This one, yeah. React and go, yes. And try to be aggressive with the wrist, the last two. Yes, that's it. 1 and 2, yes. That's the way. Yes, that's it. Yeah. You have to feel that all the leverage, all the arc you need with the backhand is in your wrist, right? So if you let your wrist go on top of the ball fast enough with a good motion, good arc, it's enough, right? That's it. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, one more. That's it, good. All right. Nice, really
Definitely
nice.
feeling better.
Yeah, this is what we need actually, because every time you take the initiative, forehand or backhand, and then the ball lands on your backhand, you tend to play controlling like very flat. It's okay to control, but if you have time to use your wrist and put some pressure, much better.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do pretty much the same. I mean, I want you to work on the transition forehand, and then when you do the transition for the backhand, I want you to do it using the wrist, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna attack. What is it? Hey, forehand backspin the same, but I'm gonna just allow more time in between shots, and then you're gonna have one. What is it? One like this. Yeah. And one straight to your backhand after. Let me check the timing. Lifting, 1, 2. Yeah, we just need more here on the forehand. And the backhand, bit faster. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay. So it's two balls on the forehand. The first one is backspin, so you lift, step back a little bit, cross cards, and then backhand using the wrist. Okay. One.
Yep.
Forward, wrist. And this one, because you're moving from the right side to left, you don't need to think about cross-cutting the shot because your body is going to be moving that way. It's easier for you to just play mid of the table or even down the line.
All
right? If you step, if it was a case that you're looping here and the ball, let's say, is closer to you, don't need to move much, then you have angle to play to the other side, like your backhand.
Okay.
But in this case, your ball's gonna, your last forehand is gonna be in the corner here. So and the other one's gonna be all the way to the corner. So you have to move. Then kind of don't worry about playing cross cards.
Okay.
It's okay if you find the angle to play cross cards if you have time. But in general, you can take this ball earlier in front of the body with the wrist, playing kind of a middle to down the line.
Okay.
Let's go. 1, 2, and then move and wrist. Yes. Move. That's it. Yeah, I don't want to give you too much. Sorry, see?
Give me 1 second. I sweat so much on the floor. I'm slipping.
Okay, no worries.
I forgot to turn the air down in the very beginning, and then now it's too much. 1 second. It's the good thing and the bad thing about a wood floor. It works well, but then it gets.
Yeah, then you have to take care. Yeah. So
right,
I was saying, like, I don't want to give you too much time in between those two forehands, the first and the second one, because then I want you to struggle a little bit with the timing here, so you're not earlier on the backhand. You're transitioning and playing backhand, although like at the same time. So then you have to use your wrist. Ready? Let's go. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Yeah, that's the transition. You're moving to the corner using your wrist already. Yeah. Yes. I want you to be more aggressive on the second forehand. Put more pressure, and then if the ball comes to your backhand, just wrist. You don't need to force much, just keep the spin on.
Okay.
This one. Force, and then, yeah, just control with the wrist. That's it. Perfect. Beautiful shot. That's the forehand. Just use the angle. Just close the angle a little bit more. That's it. Perfect. Really good. Nice. One more. One more. Go. That's it. Good. Really good. All right. Now the last exercise with the ball machine, and then we go for some other drills. I want you to flick that ball. Remember that flick with the backhand? Let me just find here this one. Actually, let's use with the right side spin. No, not this random. This one. Yeah. So this is a right side spin. So you should just touch the ball goes all the way there. There's no backspin. So I want you to use the left side of the ball to stretch this ball to the corner, right? So I'm not trying to brush super hard, because if I was brushing hard, I would have to go to this side of the ball. This is in favor of the spin, right? And then I would have to brush hard. But I want to go against the spin. So the spin is going right. I'm hitting the left side of the ball. Very loose. My elbow is high. The racket drops here. The head of the racket drops, so I can find the left side of the ball. Just gonna stretch there, not forcing much. It's all about trying to play to the corner as much as we can. That forces the opponent to keep playing diagonally, right? Because the ball is gonna be in the corner, and you're turning your the right side spin into left side spin now. So you see the curve going left there. That makes you prepare, like as soon as you hit the ball like this, you have to position yourself to a backhand diagonal, right? And this backhand diagonal, the first one has to be the wrist putting more pressure. So you're setting your opponent to play diagonally, and then you're already waiting for him and put pressure immediately, right? Let me just find that shot here. Is the 17th probably? Yeah. This one. Let me just check the timing. 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2. Is it good? So the drill is just simple for now. 1, step back and use the wrist. Left, step back and use the wrist. Again, left and wrist.
Okay.
Very loose and then very strong. Okay, the first one, don't put too much tension on the ball. Just finding the left side and just drive the ball to the corner. And then the second one, a lot of pressure from the wrist. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the flick, I want you to find an angle close to my paddle here. Go. Yeah. Go. Good. Yeah, a lot of pressure on the second one. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me just adjust the ball machine. Okay. So try to
The smoke
find
alarm
more.
went off briefly. I must have been getting some steam off my head, but it's all good.
Okay. I want you to find more left angle on the flick. Let me just actually isolate this one. Okay, this one. So I want you to really find more angle left. See? Find the angle,
Yeah, I
drive
figured.
there. Let the wrist go to the side a little bit more. Try this a little bit, just the flick. Yeah, more corner, more. It's too much to the center.
I definitely struggle with it.
Yeah, it's not an easy angle. You have to lift your elbow and maybe get your body closer to the ball, because if you have to stretch your wrist, your arm, then you don't have the angle. But if your body is closer to the ball, then you have more angle to just like drive the ball to the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, always right leg inside. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. That's much better. You see the curve now going all the way left. Yeah. That's it. Good. And your wrist is very loose for this shot because you're going against the spin. It's all about precision, going in the right direction. Yes. Good. Now after that, we have that powerful backhand. One, step back and go. One. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Good. Let's check the rate. Okay. Now, because you're putting pressure on your second backhand, your opponent can be slightly late for blocking because he's serving and waiting for you to flick because he's serving side spin. But then you flick, step back, and put immediately pressure cross court. He might be slightly late or moving a little bit, blocking, and then this ball ends in the center. So every time you take the initiative and can put a lot of pressure with your wrist, think about moving slightly towards your backhand side, maybe to keep playing backhand cross court, but to allow your forehand in the middle to be more comfortable, right? So now it's like, okay, now. Pressure, space in the middle to use your forehand, okay? Go, pressure, immediately save the middle for the forehand, okay? Pressure and forehand, yes. The most important one here is the second backhand after the flick. Yeah, that's the one. This is gonna allow your forehand in the middle to be free flow. Beautiful shot. Nice. Good. Closer to the ball to receive. Yes, that's it. Beautiful. That's it. That's it. All the way to the corner. That's it. Good pressure. Good. Couple more. A lot of pressure with the backhand now. That's it. One more. That's it. Good. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Now let's put this in practice with without the ball machine. Let's turn this off. Good. All right. Ping ball on. I think it's
One
good.
second.
Okay.
Let me dry off real quick.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it really was me being under the smoke detector and generating heat, and it was going off for a split second each time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the only explanation I have at the moment. And I was right directly under it as I was doing it. I'm sweating a ton, so I think it was somehow the heat was noticing.
All right. So the same drill for now we just did with the ball machine. So I'm gonna serve side spin there. You try to make me move to the backhand side. I defend your flick like cross cut. You put pressure. After putting pressure, not necessarily the ball goes to the middle, but you're already in the middle. You create space already in the middle to play. If it comes to your backhand, it's okay. You're already in position to play, but the middle is always forehand. Let's go. Yes, good. If you force this backhand to the middle, even higher chances even the ball lands in the middle for you again. Anyway, but you have the middle, you have the short diagonal, you have even long diagonal. If you really put pressure, it's going to be fine. Yes, that's good. Yes, beautiful. Go. Yes. good backhand. Perfect. That's good. The ball lands in the middle for you. You force the backhand cross court. You have to prepare your next forehand cross court again, right? Big mistake is you do everything right. You make me move. You put some pressure. The ball lands in the middle. You cross court this ball, and then your arm is not already open for the second one. You kind of land in the middle, saying, "Okay, let's see what happens." There's no see what happens. You're anticipating. You go cross court, you open your arm again. If the ball lands in the middle or somewhere you cannot play a forehand, you swing inside and play backhand control. That's okay. But you cannot be late for the forehand because everything you're doing is like waiting for to add more pressure to the rally.
Yeah.
Right. So just go there, and if for some reason you're not able to put pressure, then it's okay to control, but don't be late for the party. You're inviting me to the cross court, just be there. Let's go. That's it. Really good, really good. Look at the power, the spin only
pretty good, right? Yeah, much better than before.
Yeah, it's like almost double. Go. Yeah, let the wrist go. Perfect. You see the pressure there? You make me move backwards. Yeah. You make me move to the center. Even if the ball lands on your backhand, which is okay, it's gonna be probably an easy shot. So you can, and then keep putting pressure. Like if you make me move this way, the ball lands on your backhand. Just keep this diagonal. It's like, imagine like we are fighting, like a boxing fight, and then you hit some really good punch in my face. I'm almost like going to the floor. Don't change it. Just keep hitting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you put pressure and I have problems handling it, just keep it there and make me step back as much as you can, adding pressure. Then you're gonna probably have an easy ball to play all over the table if you need to.
Okay.
Right. That's it. Go. Close the wrist. Oh, good. That's it. Good. Perfect. Go. Yeah. You see, I wasn't trying to play in the middle at all, but it was so fast to the short diagonal. I had to move. I didn't have time to adjust the angle. Oh, good. Good.
I got caught.
Keep playing diagonally. Yeah. Remember, don't change directions for free. If you change directions there, it would be slower and would give me a lot of time to recover from the pressure from your first backhand. So even if you cannot put pressure for some reason, keep controlling on the backhand because I'm less powerful there. I don't have that much time. And if I want to be really powerful, I would have to pivot. That takes a lot of time as well and effort. So, but if you change to the corner here, to the forehand side, for free, that's exactly, I would say like, oh my God, thank you. Like there's no pressure on the backhand anymore. I have the whole table in a slow shot on the forehand.
Okay, yeah, right? Makes sense.
Just keep the pressure. Don't change directions. Oh, good. Yes, that's it. Forehand. You see, you make me play the short diagonal. You put 2 good shots. Not necessarily going to play forehand, but you have to create space, anticipate for the forehand, creating space. If you play a good backhand and stay where you are, the middle is going to be tricky. And if the ball ever goes to the short diagonal, you're going to be late.
Okay.
Play good backhand, position yourself kind of covering the short diagonal, covering the long diagonal and short, close to you. The middle is forehand. Good. That probably could be a forehand, that one. The last one.
Yeah.
Probably. That would be easier. Close the angle. That's it. Go. Yes. Beautiful. That's it. Good. Perfect. You see, that one, I managed to play short diagonal. I made you move the ball land on my forehand. Same way. Same
I'm struggling to cover that shot lately too, so I got to figure out how to cut off the angle a little better, be a little more ready.
Yeah, you have two ways. Like if you're gonna block, you can cut diagonally forward. But if you don't have time for some reason or you're out of balance, you have to, instead of moving diagonally forward, you move diagonally backwards to counterattack or even to block if you need. If it's too powerful, something like that, you control, and then it's good. Don't just move sideways. You cut if you have time, or you stretch away from the table if you need. Yeah. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful shot. That's a really good backhand. Oh, perfect. That's it.
I'm starting to feel it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
Like you're saying, keep the pressure on.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter if the pressure goes short, diagonal, long, or middle. It's going to work anyway, right? Just keep the pressure. You just need time to keep the pressure. So as soon as you flick, jump backwards in position already, right? Beautiful. Ah, perfect. Good. That's it. You see, making me move, making my life harder. Even if I managed to put this ball on the table again, it would be easy in the middle probably. Ah, good. Nice. Good spin. Yeah, that's it. Keep the diagonal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I can reload my wrist one time, but I struggle again to do it again and again. But I'll start.
Yeah. The thing is, just the way you are forcing me to play diagonally when you flick this ball left, you are kind of forcing me to play diagonal when you put the pressure on the first one. That means you do it, you position yourself to keep kind of a protecting your diagonal here, ready for the second one. If you need to step back a little bit because now the rally is going to be faster, that's okay. So you flick, you put pressure, maybe step back a little bit to have more extra time, but you keep holding, you just forget about the other side. You are creating space in the middle to your forehand because you're positioning yourself in the diagonal, like following this long diagonal line. but you're not worried about it because you have time. If the ball lands towards the middle, you just need to rotate. You don't even need to move your legs much, right? Unless the ball goes to the other side, but then it's going to be probably slow. You have time to jump there and keep attacking. But you kind of forget because you're forcing me. You kind of forget about the other side. You just focus on that. So it's like one ready again, two ready again. Like almost like if it was a robot training, like a ball machine training, like just like 1, 2, 3, because you're forcing me. So and this is the best way to play. When you are dictating what you want, you're putting enough pressure to make your opponent play where you want. And if the ball goes to the other side, in general, it's slow and you have time to follow. So this is the best. This is the ideal. In an ideal world, it would be like that. Okay. You take the initiative, put pressure. You don't worry about the whole table because it's too much to think about, right? Just be ready for the backhand. Good. Yes, you see, you flick, I play to the middle, but because you're already covering and position yourself in the right way, the middle was okay. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Cover your diagonal. Protect your diagonal. Good.
Yeah, I guess because also the more I come on the outside of the ball here, the more likely it's even the spin's going to bring it back here, like you're saying.
Yeah, it's going to be towards that way. So you really have to jump towards your left. Then you have more angle. Yes, that's it. You see? Yeah. Yeah, good, good. Stay there, stay there. Ooh, it's in. Ooh. Nice. Every time you see, like, you watch some professional players in real life, let's say two good high-level Chinese playing against each other, and suddenly they start this backhand battle. They don't, and maybe they exchange like 4 or 5 shots in a row, like really fast on that. They are not doing that because they want to. They are doing because they are forced to. Anything different than that is a risky shot, that the ball is fast and you try to change directions fast, because if you change slow, you're dead against a killer Chinese on the other side, right? So you're forced to kind of arm wrestling in this diagonal and see who is stronger. And the only difference here is some variation, middle or short diagonal, to force your opponent to be slightly late. If your opponent is not late, is covering everything well, and you are also doing the same, the rally is going to remain this diagonal until the end.
Okay, that
right? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll try to do this now. I'll try to be more in position and play more aggressively my backhand towards diagonal, forcing you to just keep holding, keep putting pressure and controlling at the same time with the wrist. And let's see how it goes. And if one of us is maybe late or out of position, the ball naturally is gonna end easier in the middle or whatever, and then we go for the kill. Yeah. Sorry. Good. Good. That's it. You see? Keep the pressure. Yeah. Forget about the other side. Just keep the pressure. Good. Ah, nice. Good. Yes, you go. Good. Oh, that's middle. That's forehand. Yeah. You win the battle when you make me be like out of balance or step backwards.
Okay.
That means you have won. Then you start worrying about forehand. As long as you, as soon as you see your opponent moving out of balance and stepping backwards, then it's a forehand time, right? Good. Beautiful shot.
Thank you.
Good.
Nice.
Let the wrist go. Go. Yes. Add more pressure. You know the ball's going there. That's it. Put pressure immediately. That's it. Yes, that's it. That's it. You see, as soon as you add pressure in the middle, I have to adjust. It makes it easier for you. That's okay. That not necessarily you need to go to the middle. If you add pressure, good pressure long diagonal or short diagonal would be pretty much the same, right? But keep adding pressure every time you are in a good spot, like good balance. Your body's ready. Add more pressure with the wrist. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's the pressure. Yeah. That's forehand. That's forehand now. That's forehand. I'm away from the table. If you have space, just play forehand. Sorry. Good. That's it. Good. That's good pressure. Good. Forget about anything else. If you go there, good pressure, both sides, both players are playing there. Just forget about the rest. Just you just enter arm wrestling battle. There's nothing else to worry about. That's it. Good. I play to the middle because you made me move. You have won the backhand battle. You're good to go. That's it. Beautiful. Go for it. Go for it. Yes, that's it. Keep the pressure on. Ah, sorry.
Nice.
Beautiful. That's it. That's it. Good. That's it. You see, two really good backhands. And they're pretty much the same angle, the same everything, same timing even. You just did those two with good quality because you were not worried about other options. 1, 2. If the ball goes to the other side, you're supposed to have time, right? Let's do the same with you serving. I want you to serve backspin. I'm gonna start playing long to your backhand. You attack, cross court, I block, and then I want you to put pressure on your second backhand. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, the most important one is the second one. Let's go. More arm on this first one to land deeper. Just let the arm go. Good. Yes, that's it. That's it. Stay there. Yes, that's it. Pressure all the way. That's it. That's it. Go. Yeah, perfect. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I feel like you need a little bit more time. As soon as you put pressure with the first one, just one small step back, just a little bit.
Okay.
Then you have more time to keep the pressure on. Pressure, yeah, pressure and small step back. Not much, just a little. Kind of like, I don't know. In centimeters would be like maybe 10 or 15 centimeters. I don't know how many inches that is, but maybe 5 or 6. I don't know. Yeah. Good. Go. Yes. Yeah, you made me step backwards. The point is yours. You won the battle. Now start working with the finish with the forehand if you can. Good forehand. Yeah. Make me move here is easy on in the middle, forehand all the way. More aggressive. You're using your wrists, but I feel like it's too soft. Just add more tension, add more, you know. Oh, sorry. Good, go. Beautiful. That's it. Whew.
I was definitely late on that one. Somehow the tip got just...
Yeah, it's about positioning. It's not about being fast. If you play a fast one, you have to turn your body, not only moving left, but turn your body a little bit more sideways towards the diagonal. Because even if you move to the side, but stay, let's say my body is facing the table. If I move to the side, still facing the table is an awkward angle. I have to turn.
Okay.
Almost like pivoting. It's almost like pivoting. That's it. Nice. Good, good. Oh, that's forehand. All the way forehand.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. Super fast. Yeah. Yes, that's it. That's perfect. Finish me. Go. Yes. I'm gonna receive on your forehand now.
Okay.
I want you to cross court. And now instead of blocking on your forehand, you're gonna be ready for the forehand. You attack cross court, you're ready for the next forehand. But I'm gonna try to block down the line to make you move. This block down the line in general is slower because the table is shorter for me. I'm gonna have to control and change directions on the ball trajectory. So in general, it's slower. So you open the backspin with your forehand, prepare the next one. The ball comes to your backhand. Is that one we did with the ball machine at the beginning? You just cut like forward and play. Don't bother playing cross court or backhand. If it's too hard, just play middle or even down the line. Okay? You serve. I receive long. You attack cross court.
Still serve to the backhand or forehand or wherever.
That's okay. No, short backspin. It's okay. Yeah, and I'll control there. You play your yes, you play your wrist backhand. Yes, that's it. That's perfect. Yeah, if you notice, because I'm changing directions, your top spin, even if you hit a straight top spin, but in general, it's slightly right side because of the natural angle, right? I'm changing directions. That means the ball is gonna turn left a little bit. So I just want you to wait because you're waiting for a second forehand. And then you see the ball going there to your backhand. Just wait, go move towards the ball, but wait for the trajectory to end. Even if you have to take this ball away a little bit more away from the table, and then you use your wrist. Because if you jump towards the ball is curving. It's very easy to miss.
Okay.
Right? No. That's perfect. Go. That's forehand. That's forehand. If you have space.
Some of the backhands, when I get it like that, it shoots off so quick. I'm like watching it. So now I just got to stop watching and play the next one.
You have to. How can I say that? You have to just get used to a good backhand. Otherwise, it's just like, wow, that's amazing. Then you're late for the next shot. Yeah. Yes. Just be aware that your backhand is improving.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is normal now for you. It's not a crazy shot. This is just a regular shot. Yes, that's it. Go for it. Wait for the trajectory to end, the curve, and then go. Good.
I didn't think it was coming over.
Good one. Beautiful shot. That's it. Now, backhand all the way. You're forcing covering your backhand. You can pivot if you want. You can play a super backhand like this and pivot completely. That's okay. But if you don't pivot, it's backhand all the way.
Right? Keep going.
Yeah. Wrist. Let the wrist go. Good. That's it. Oof. Good. Just give me 1 second. Just let me change the angle here. I want you to watch from another. Yeah, this one probably. Okay, let's go. Good. You see, you put the pressure immediately. You're making me move, right? Because you attack one here. I'm changing directions, making your life harder, but I'm opening the diagonal for you if you have time. So the next shot for me is going to be tricky because I'm also going to be moving. And because I'm moving, every time the blocker moves, the ball lands in the middle most of the time. So then you had a really easy forehand there in the middle.
Yeah, I finally made a strong enough forehand for it not to get countered so easily. Yeah, I felt it.
Exactly. That was perfect timing. Wait for the curve. Just wait for the curve. That's it. That's it. That's it. Perfect.
It's going to be hard to break this habit of these little blocks and punches, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Actually, if I don't know how much space you have to pivot, but after a good, you play a good forehand from the middle here, and I'm away from the table. You kind of have to cover the whole thing with the forehand because it's going to be like lobbing and smashing. So yeah, if you have space,
I'll try it. So yeah, I still have a few limitations, but yeah.
Yeah, the place I was playing my older house last year, I didn't have that much space. So I had a wall here, and every time I was in this kind of I was kind of holding the wall here with my left and tried to smash, and then it was like kind of like this, struggling. But the thing is, if you do have space to turn more, now I do, but then you have to cover the whole thing because the ball is high. You're supposed to have time to move, and if you play a backhand this way, only if you really don't have time to play it, because otherwise it's going to be weak. It's going to be awkward angle, right?
Yeah, I have to trust it because now I do have the lateral space at least. I still have a little bit back and forth. I have to figure out. At least I have space, but it's like hard objects I don't want to hit. But yeah, lateral I'm good now too. So little by little, I'll start having the confidence to pivot more.
Yeah, good. That's it. Oof. Yeah, that's forehand. All the way forehand. Go. All the way forehand. That's it. short serve.
Yeah.
Good one. Good topspin. Perfect. That's it. This is what we need.
I'm starting to feel the positioning. It's good.
Yeah.
From here, I'm getting there, and then just.
Yeah, because in a normal situation, not normal situation, but the first option would be a fast block on your forehand.
Yeah.
But then for some reason your opponent is changing directions because it's maybe hard to deal this diagonal because you're ready for the forehand. Then you have time actually to wait for the trajectory move. The only difference is the wrist. If you just move and play arm flat, it's going to be easy for your opponent. But if you move the same way and just allow your wrist to go, it's a good shot. Let the wrist go. Beautiful. You see the trajectory, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually good because in real life that's happening to me lately too. Especially the stronger players, their blocks carry that spin back. If, like you said, if my loop has this spin or this or direct, and I see it, so I have to use a spin.
Yeah.
If I flick on a serve or
something. Because let's say if I push long to your backhand and you attack down the line, if I'm changing directions and blocking all the way there, the ball's gonna curve that way.
Yeah.
If I'm changing directions over there, the ball's gonna curve the other way. So it's just you just have to
I got to
follow.
get better at judging it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good. Sorry. That's it. Yeah, go cover your diagonal. Right? Oh, sorry. My bad.
It actually exposed
like
the other problem I have too, which I can play this, but sometimes I struggle to reload the next one, so I end up like this or this, so it's good.
Yeah. Let's do this way now. I can block, you attack cross cut, I can block anywhere, but you are always waiting for the block cross cut because it's the fast one. Right? So you attack the first one, prepare your forehand, and if I block slow to the other side, you wait and wrist.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Yeah, wait for, yes, that's it. You cannot be late for the forehand. Right? You're already expecting the block on the forehand. This is just easier for your opponent. Yeah, that one. Yes, that's it. And you stay there. If you keep playing cross court, you kind of load your gun and keep playing this diagonal all the way, right? Good one. Good spin.
I got real low on that one. I had to make sure I got this.
That was really good. Yes, you have time. Yeah. You don't anticipate the direction changing, you just keep, you're inviting me to a forehand battle. You have to be there. If I say no, that's too much for me, I'm gonna change directions, that's my problem. I'm gonna have to find an angle, the table is shorter, and even if I do slower and then I say, okay, I want to change, I don't want to fight with you on the forehand, I want to fight on the backhand, but I have to give you some chance to take the initiative and add pressure because the table is short and I have to control and play slow. Okay. Right? Yes, be there. Just be there. Be there. Yes. You see, you have time. You have
Yeah.
the whole time in the world. There's just swing your arm inside, wait for the curve, and go. Oops, sorry. Woo.
Nice.
That's it. Every time you attack cross court this way, and your hand drops in the middle, you're going to be late. One, load and wait. Right? Good. Yeah, that's it. Go. Yes, exactly. You see, you have all the time in the world. If your hand is already there waiting,
Yeah.
it's just adjusting the body position because the ball never lands exactly at the perfect spot. It's just adjusting the body, but your hand is already there. It's just like, I don't know if you ever play tennis.
Not really. A little
The
bit.
first
No.
thing, like, I tried a few lessons just after the pandemic. After actually finding out the virtual table tennis world. So
Yeah.
I was trying some tennis because I didn't have any table tennis club in my city. And the first thing that the teacher said, like when I was moving, because I was holding the racket here and moving, and I looked like a frog. He said, like moving like a table tennis way, like. And he said, no, you can literally run, but as soon as you figure out the ball is going to your forehand, you load your forehand, and then you run with the forehand already ready. Because then when you land there, it's too much to land where you're supposed to be and then bring your forehand back and play. Even
Mhm.
in tennis, that is like everything is huge. You have a lot more time to move. But it's like this. And if you're here and the ball is on your backhand, you load your backhand and then you run.
Okay.
And here's pretty much the same. We don't need to run, but we play cross court, load and wait. Play a good backhand, move to the corner to cover your backhand, but it's already loaded here to play the second one. Right? You
Okay.
just unload, let's say, if you force cross down the line, then you play down the line and you load to the other side. You play down the line, you load to the other side. But if you do cross court, it's like one ready, one ready. Don't think about anything else. Right. Go. Be there. Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Fast block. You're right on time. Perfect. Just perfect. Yes, you have time now. Yeah. But then you have time. You play a backhand and load the second backhand because now we are in the backhand battle.
Okay.
Right. Oh, sorry. Late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Just another thing. If your opponent is changing directions, the ball is turning that way,
Yeah.
but also the spin is that way. So if you play kind of a long diagonal, the ball tends to jump to the corner here. So in general, you kind of target the middle with the wrist, and then this extra spin on the ball is gonna make it land cross court.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go. Yes, perfect. Go. Backhand all the way. That's perfect. Yes, that's it. That's the timing. No. I need to see your arm already waiting for the first block. Ready. Yes, that's it. Ready again. All the way. Don't change it. Just keep it doing. Oof. Yes. Yes. Good. That's it. That's better. Lower your right knee a little bit more. Bend your knee closer to the ball. That's it. Go. Yeah. That's it. Just close the angle. Oh, sorry. That's it. Keep the hand there. Wait for the curve. Don't rush. That's it. Good. Good. Perfect. Yes. Forehand now. Forehand now. That's it. Don't be late.
Caught me
Always
sleeping there, yeah, for sure.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's easy if you're waiting, right? Now it's forehand. Yes. Forehand all the way. Yes. Because then if you pivot like you did, you have the whole table. If you keep the backhand on, you may have some shots cross court with some power, not the same as the forehand. And down the line is pretty awkward. You have to like play very, very slow. And then maybe it's a chance for your opponent maybe to get closer to the table, maybe even chopping a ball and getting closer, something like that. But if it's forehand, your opponent gets like hopeless. Like you have the ball is easy over there. You have the whole table. I have to cover a big area because I'm already away from the table. It's much easier for you. Let's play a match to finish.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's try to put all together. Again, I'm serving only backspin, controlling inside the table. I'm just gonna attack only if you give me a very easy chance. Otherwise, I'll try to control. Make sure you cover diagonal. Make sure you put some pressure. Okay, let's go. Oh. Ah, that's it. Beautiful shot. Just 1 second. Let me switch the.
Yeah.
This is a better camera for a match. This one maybe. Okay. All right, let's go. Good. Oh, good one. Oh, whew, beautiful. Nice. Good rally. Nice. Beautiful shot. Covering the middle. Perfect. Ah. Nice. Remember the curve? Yeah, I'm changing directions. Wait for the curve.
I was too focused on the open. I wanted to hit you with that, and I wasn't ready for the next one.
It was
I
a
got
good
the
opening,
serve, I got
actually.
the open, but not the next one.
Good. Oof. Ah, shame. That was a good one.
Let's serve.
Nice.
Thanks. Oh. Oh, good one. I'm too old for this one. Good. Ah, really nice. Oh, good.
Let's serve.
Oh, really good.
Thanks.
Nice.
Very
Good.
nice. Awesome. Excellent.
Oh, I almost hit like there's something on the ceiling here. I hit
Yeah.
it. It made me jump. Like, oh my god. All right.
All right. Awesome lesson, Wlad.
Yeah, that was great. You did really good. I love your wrist now to put pressure on the backhand side. Really good. pay attention on this habit. You have to attack and move to the backhand side. If you attack cross court, just stay there. Anticipate, right? Also the backhand, right? You play some good backhand and then you kind of tend to relax the arm in the middle. No, just keep playing.
Okay.
Keep covering the diagonal, because this millisecond you have extra because you're already anticipating. That makes the whole difference.
All right.
You know, to be more steady, to play with more power, to drive the ball exactly where you need, to keep your body in balance. That's all great.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Well,
So,
I'll see you next time.
See you Friday, right?
Friday. Yes.
Friday. Thanks, my friend. Have a good week. See you soon.
You too. Bye.